G'day gamers, Wybot here of Filthy Wybot 74 with some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare TDM gameplay on the map Terrace. This is from the other night when I was going off with the BAL Inferno. That's right, the BAL Inferno. Makes me run slower. It's probably the best way to do it because I'm older and my reflexes aren't as good as some of these young people going off. But this is some really good gameplay. I remember this match on Terrace. But I just want to talk about the next DLC for COD, and it is confirmed one of the maps is based in Sydney. Yep, that's right, Sydney, Australia, and there's a new EXO ability coming out. There's all sorts of new things coming along. There's a couple of new weapons. There's 4 new maps, I believe. There's one more zombie mat in Hamburger Town, which I've never been to or never played, but apparently it's a rip snorter, and a lot of people like it. So I'm really liking Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, what they are doing, listening to the community, and the DLC is really fantastic. And I'm stoked that it's coming out. Believe it or not, peeps, that it's coming with a Sydney map. Now, I live in Sydney. I love Sydney. I've grown up in Sydney. But the one thing I can tell you about Sydney, it's overgoverned and it's overpriced. And that's for parking and everything. So hopefully the next EXO attachment for your soldier is an E-tag. And if you don't know what an E-tag is, it's where you drive pretty much everywhere in Sydney and it charges you for using that road. Yeah, pretty much. Welcome to Sydney, Australia. Our council knows how to rip you off, and we're bloody good at doing it. So, and I'll be travelling to Sydney later on today. After I make this video and start uploading to YouTube, I've got to drive into Sydney, and I'm going to dodge those parking rangers. That's right. They're not parking officers. We call them rangers here. So if you can envisage them on a horse and rather aggressive and have no personality, that's them, peeps, and that's what I'll be avoiding all day today. But the main thing I want to bring up, and I've heard it here and there, peeps, is about connection. Alright, and it's always going to be connection down here. But the common denominator I hear are pretty much about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And I'm a member of the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Facebook page, run by the lovely Awesome Clan and Bella Eyes. Will link it in the description. What I do have, peeps, is a gentleman got up the other day and he was talking about the new DLC and how happy he is, and he asked me if I was the Xbox One. I said no, unfortunately, dude. Well, I'm only on the Xbox One, sorry, and he was on the PS3. And I asked him how does it run on the PS3, because I still think the PS3 is not a tiny little system. I think it's great for what it was. It was a fantastic little console, not little, quite big, but solid. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. And he said it's a good game. I love it, but it's laggy. I went, okay. Poor bastard, I know how you feel. And then another guy jumped on and said it's the same on a 360, but it's only on the next gen that it runs well. Alright. And I've just gone, wow. And I said to him, well, that's not the case, because I jumped on with this, the other night with the very short time, limited time of double XP, and it was laggy as all get out. And particularly it was last night as well. I was losing close, hip firing with the speakeasy, which I finally got, losing gun battles up close because I was lagging. And it's unplayable. Now, this is what gets me. We're in the next gen. Now, I keep on saying now because I've been stunned about this, but a gentleman there's been a few theories about parity and how a lot of these developers aren't using the Asura servers, which is set up by Xbox or Microsoft, because it's going to piss off a lot of their PlayStation 4 or PlayStation owners, because that's where the majority of their sales are, apparently. And I'm sure it is. It's a no-brainer. The PlayStation 4 has outsold the Xbox One. So you know that's the truth. You know it's not bullshit. It's the truth. So rather than offend their core development, their mass marketing, their biggest consumers, they're not going to, go to the Asura servers. They're going to stick to whatever one they can get from Activision or EA and stuff like that. Now, if that's the case, that's really bad. I don't care, Microsoft should do more about them trying to get to use it. I suppose you can't force them to use it, but to show people it'd be better connection. But I don't know. I also am I don't really actually believe that. I mean, if that is the case, wow. Because we've got this new system which could work better and play the game better for all peeps, or anybody who really wants to use the Xbox One or Xbox 360, and they don't. And it's just sitting there being wasted. So what are we using the servers for? And I had a discussion the other day with the beautiful Bella Rise, and we both discussed that, yes, it is easier to find a game with better connection on Titanfall here in Australia, particularly Sydney, and than it is with better connection than it is to play, a TDM match of AW with nowhere near as good connection on COD. And that's because, well, I think Titanfall is on the Asura server, and I think Call of Duty Advanced Warfare in Australia isn't. And if that's the case, Activision, what the fuck are you doing? See, Activision, you've got so much money from the COD series. Why don't you just get off your ass and get your own dedicated servers for all platforms? That's right. I want to see all gamers happy. So those little buzz that come up and said, man, I've only got a PS3. But hey, COD AW runs perfectly on it. I'll say, good on you, bro. You're a gamer. Frag and tag. Get out there and do it. Xbox 360 as well. Hell, even the Wii U. Just Activision. You don't have dedicated servers. You never have. You talked about it and you're full of bourgeois because you can get away with it. But you are losing. People are noticing more and more and not playing this game as much because a lot of people are going back to Black Ops 2. Yep, you've heard it here. Going back to Black Ops 2. So, I don't know. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you think they should forget about parity. Tell me if you think Activision should have its own dedicated servers. I might be wrong with some of the things I've said. Please put down your input here and there. I know the COD community is well aware more of info on the COD, particularly when it comes to connection, than I am. So please feel free to elaborate in the comment section down below. But I have to say, I love this game. I love the DLC, but every now and then, like, I won't be able to play it for the next couple of days because pretty much as soon as they do any new DLC or any new changes, for instance, you know, extra perks or whatever, or double XP, you know for at least 10 hours here in Australia that it's going to be the worst connection known to man. And it's really upsetting because I know there's a lot of hardcore gamers in Australia, some brilliant COD players, and they just get frustrated and they want to play more and make this game grow because the franchise should grow and change, and that's why I think this has been fantastic. So frag and tab, be good to those that own you. Always keep it positive. I catch your mofos on the battlefield. And I forgot how well it did in this match. Even though we didn't outnumber them, it was pretty good. Look at that, shot right in the arse. A lot of people get shot in the arse this night. I can remember that. A lot of people got shot in the bum in the derriere. So what was Wybot's final score? 23-7. Catch you guys later. Woo! Well, that wasn't too bad actually. Not too bad for an old noob.